I've had some amazing inspiration this week and designed two new cocktails, Waterlogged Grog and the Chamoyngo Margarita. But I don't know if I want to keep both of these around, so I'm putting them head to head in a two-part battle royale. Cocktail versus cocktail, winner take all. I'm Better Steve, and welcome to Thunderdome on Mixology Phrenology. There's a lot of different ways to make a Navy Grog, and it really depends on the Grog Syrup you're using, whether it's store-bought or a recipe you found on the internet. I always prefer the Grog Syrup recipe from a mountain of crushed ice, which I guess doesn't exist anymore. That's a mountain of lost info that I'm sure we will all miss. Well, let's go back 24 hours to make our syrup. We're starting with Waterlogged Grog, because this one has some prep. And yes, I'm still working through all that watermelon. Let's grab a mason jar, throw in some ginger, some grapefruit and lime peels, fill the jar halfway with cubed watermelon, and top off with Mexican Coke. And if you want to go crazy, you can add so many other fun things in here. Clove, cardamom, star anise, lemon heart 151, Kool-Aid powder, allspice. The possibilities are endless. I'm feeling frisky, so let's throw in about 5 cloves, a star anise, and a spoonful of honey. Where did this idea come from? This is a mashup between a Navy Grog and the chef on YouTube that beats up his refrigerator, salutes his pepper grinder, and leads you through some interesting recipes. He did an episode where he just put stuff on watermelon. And both of these cocktails were inspired by that video. So let's throw this in the fridge without any violence, and I'll see you back here in 24 hours. So after scouring the internet, I believe this will be our ratios, and this should be a bit booze forward. Feel free to adjust to your own tastes. We're starting heavy on the Demerara with 1 ounce of Eldorado 8, ½ ounce of Lemon Heart 151, and 1 ounce of this new one from Hamilton, a Trinidad Jamaica Guyana blend. Let's take a second to try this one on its own. That's a nice one. Lots of flavor in there. I wonder if this is meant to compete against Providence. Anytime I use fruit in a cocktail, I like using the leftover fruit for a quick and easy garnish. And here's the thing, these cola-soaked watermelon are fantastically delicious. All right, let's check this one out. As I suspected, the flavor is quite nice. Very booze forward, the juices and the infused cola are amazing together, but it is a little tart. And remember that we didn't reduce the Coke down to a syrup, so this doesn't have that extreme burst of flavor and sugar to mellow out the citrus. So maybe a 1/4 ounce of Demerara or Muscovado syrup would balance this a little bit better. I'm not disappointed though, it's still quite good. So tune in next week for the second half of our battle, where we put this cocktail up against the Chamoyngo Margarita. Like, subscribe, ring that bell to be notified, and I'll see you next week.